Hello dear student, this is Palash Chakraborty, assistant teacher, Square High School and College. Welcome to my class. Hope you are healthy and sound. So this is for class 7, subject English second paper. Topic: transformation of sentences, that is changes of degree, part 3. In our previous lectures, we have transformation positive into comparative and comparative into positive. So now it's time to learn about to change positive into superlative degree and superlative into positive degree, that is vice versa. So let's go. So we know that there are 3 degrees of comparison, that is positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. You remember I have given a chart, I have given a box that a measure word. From the word we can find out which degree the sentence is. So in positive degree we will find no other and very few, the measure word. And the superlative degree we will find the plus superlative form of degree and one of the plus superlative form of degree. So let's have some examples to change positive into superlative and superlative into positive to make you clear. Positive degree: no other boy in the class is as good as he. Here no other is a measure word. So from the word we can find out the sentence is positive degree. So to change into superlative degree we have to make it he is the best boy in the class. So how we can change, we will discuss it later. Okay, so positive degree: very few boys in the class are so good as Rohim. Superlative form: Rohim is one of the best boy in the class. So look at the example. Here first one we use no other, and superlative we use the. And the second example we use very few, and in the superlative form we use one of the. Similarly, if we find the superlative degree, gold is the most precious metal, then we have to make it positive. So no other metal is as precious as gold. Superlative: Chittagong is one of the largest cities in Bangladesh. Positive degree: very few cities in Bangladesh are as large as Chittagong. So let's have the rules to change into positive into superlative and superlative into positive. So firstly we will learn about positive into superlative. So the first rule: if we find any positive degree with the word no other, then you have to do the following to make it superlative degree. Just try to remember the box always. Firstly, write the last subject of that sentence. Then write the verb plus the plus superlative form of positive degree plus write after the word no other to the verb. So let's have some examples to make you more clear. Examples: positive degree. So no other city in Bangladesh is so large as Dhaka. So from the very rules we know we have to use the last subject of the sentence. So last subject is Dhaka. So we use Dhaka firstly. So Dhaka, then a verb is. So Dhaka is. Then use the plus superlative form of positive degree. Here largest is the superlative form of the word large. So Dhaka is the largest. Then use the word after no other to the verb. So largest city in Bangladesh. So first example. Then the example we have: no other boy in the college is as tall as Sajjad. So to make it superlative degree we have to write first sajjad, then a verb is, then the superlative form of the tallest. So sajjad is the tallest, then boy in the class. Very simple, very easy. Okay, so rule number 2. If we find any positive degree with the keyword very few, then you have to do the following to make it superlative degree. Firstly, write the last subject of the sentence plus verb plus one of the plus superlative form of the positive degree and plus write after the word very few to the verb as similar as before. Let's have some example. Very few animals are so useful as the cow. Just try to remember, whenever you use very few, then the verb will be plural. So here very few animals are so useful as the cow is a positive degree. So to make it superlative, we use what? Last subject, the cow, then a verb is, then one of the, because here we find the word very few. So instead of very few, we use one of the in superlative degree. So the cow is one of the most useful. So useful, the superlative degree, superlative form of useful is most useful. So the cow is one of the most useful animals. Fine. Positive degree. So very few cricketers are so great as Imran Khan. To make it superlative, use plus subject Imran Khan, then a verb is, one of the. Superlative form of great is greatest. So Imran Khan is one of the greatest cricketers. Fine. So to change into superlative into positive degree, we just have 2 rules. So if you remember, if you practice these 2 rules, you can change positive degree into superlative very easily. Okay, now it's time to know about superlative into positive, to change superlative degree into positive form. So rule 1, if you find any superlative degree with the plus superlative form, then you have to do the following to make it positive degree. Firstly, write no other. So from the very box, we know that whenever we find a superlative degree with the keyword the, then we have to write no other instead of that the. So firstly write no other plus, then write the next part of the superlative degree plus verb plus so plus positive form of superlative degree plus as plus subject of that sentence. So let's have some examples to make you clear. Superlative. So he is the best housewife. So we know that whenever we find the word the plus superlative form of positive degree, so superlative form, so then we have to make it positive in that way. So please firstly use no other. So no other, then the last part of the superlative degree. So no other housewife, then a verb is plus so plus positive form of superlative degree. Best, here best is the superlative form. So the superlative form of positive degree is good. So we will write no other housewife is so good as she. Okay, superlative. He is the wisest man in the village. Okay. Positive degree. No other man in the village is so wise as he. This is a very easy rule. Next rule. If you find any superlative degree with one of the plus superlative degree, then you have to do the following to make it positive. So now you will find out one of the. So firstly, similar as before, the previous rule. Firstly write very few, Then write the next part of the superlative degree plus plural form of verb. So whenever you use very few, you have to write the superlative form of verb. I mentioned it before. Plus so, plus positive form of superlative degree, plus as, plus subject of that sentence. So find out some examples. Iron is one of the most useful metals. So we will use no other firstly. Sorry, very few firstly. So whenever we find one of the, then we have to use very few. So positive very few. Then the last word metals. So very few metals are, the plural form of verb, are so useful as iron. Superlative. So he is one of the best boys in the class. Positive. Very few boys in the class are so good as he. Okay, Chittagong is one of the largest cities in Bangladesh. Positive. Very few cities in Bangladesh are so large as Chittagong. So this is all about today. Just try to practice it more and more. In my next lecture, I will give you the rules to change into comparative into superlative and superlative into comparative. Then we will practice it more and more. I will take feedback that later on. So just keep practicing. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, be blessed. Thank you.